Post Hill Committee, and once again a great effort from them, and we thank all our clubs for supplying a great half-time.
Yep, certainly do. The girls, I love you girls, they do a mighty job. Plenty of good tugger there again at half-time, and a job well done.
And the rumour at half-time, Fitzroy to join the GDFL next year, which should be good.
You're unbelievable, Tony.
Back in the centre now for the start of the second half here at Myers Reserve. Reuter and Moranovic. Reuter again gets a tap down. Now McGough's back on the ground, which is good news for Eastern Suburbs. Just got a little knock on the knee in that second quarter and is back on the ground. So that's good to see. And free kick to McGough, but he still seems to be limping a little bit there, and it doesn't look too good. White standing in the mark. He got a free kick for a push in the back, so he kicks along now with his right boot up towards Lang, punched away by Cameron Carr, running at it. Shorty Peter started last and then got there first, kicked it off the ground and puts the ball straight into a puddle out of bounds. And it's going to be a boundary throw in now. If McGough's fit, I am the Pope, because he's stumbling around here at half back and he does not look fit at all.
No, but he's very good with the ball.
Oh, I know he is. I know he is.
What do you do?
I don't know. Lang and Moranovic. O'Leary over the back of the pack there. Kicked away by Feldman. Picked up there by Travail. He taps it out, in fact, towards Reuter. White, good pick up by the big man there. Left foot kick around the corner. Loughton on Sean Lewis. Sean Lewis is there. He's going to beat Loughton. Shepherded by Cook. Now he sits there. He can punch it out. Cook couldn't trap it. Sean Lewis again taps it. Cook trying to do the shepherding again. And it's going to be a ball up just on the wing position. Commentary box side. And pie and refreshment in hand. Peter Walker will rejoin us in the commentary box in just a moment. McGough on hands and knees again, as he usually is. Reuters there as well. Tries to tap it out. Pack develops. Umpire grabs us to come in and bounce the ball again.
Ball looking a little bit muddy and heavy, isn't it?
Certainly is. Thrown up now. Reuter. Moranovic taps it straight out of bounds. And it's going to be a boundary throw in. So play just bottling up on this wing position, commentary box side of Myers Reserve.
Good contest, isn't it? Reuter, Moranovic, both very similar types. Athletic, similar height. Bit more experience than from the red-headed. Reuter has probably just got the honours at the moment as he got the ball down, but it's Sean Lewis who's battling hard at ground level. Backup players have formed right on the boundary line. And Tommy Sveljek's in there fighting for his side. But we'll have a bounce down, half forward flank. Belbo still into attack. Could have been a shepherd there on Reuter. Brett Feldman got away with it. And again, it's out of bounds. Still a lull in the traffic. Early stages of this third quarter. 94.9 Guest FM is the best FM for country footy.
Boundary throw in. Reuter in front. Gets the tap away. Travail. Roves off the side of the pack. Short little kick towards Johnny Drysdale. Bowls him over. He traps a good handball. Back to Travail running across centre half forward. The lead was on from Batty. Ignores it and taps it on the ground. He runs towards goal. Getting back there. Johnny Bartolo. It's going to beat all the players through for one behind to Travail. And we see David White now on Peter Lang. Also running with him. And Michael Batty is at full forward for Bell Post Hill. So a couple of changes by the Panthers at half time. 5-6-36, trailing Eastern Suburbs 8-3-51 on the APCO Easy Shop third quarter scoreboard. Been playing 3 minutes in this third term. Kick in by Stefanowski short towards McGough.
See how valuable this bloke is. He's on one leg, but he's got mass and he's got a footy brain. Creates opportunities for his teammates.
McGough switches play, goes to the outer side towards Loughton. Oh, got a push in the back. No free kick. Getting around Johnny Drysdale up towards Feldman. Takes a strong mark in front of McGough. And will kick for goal from 10 metres out.
See the attitude now. McGough hates to be beat. Right now, could have been penalised there. Wasn't, because it wasn't malicious, but he really reacted to the fact that he was beaten for that ball. But a great mark by Feldman.
Yeah, but it's his presence on the ground. Like, you know, when he came on earlier in the first quarter, he was very strong, hard at the ball. And he doesn't like to lose a competition.
Can I ask you a question then? Is it good to have him on the ground here and out for the next 6 weeks?
Well, Feldman from 10 metres out has missed. That has been the story here this afternoon for the Hill. No luck at all. And I would suggest that while you're warm and you don't
Well, is he going to do any more damage?
I don't think he will. No, he'll be right.
Yeah, but he's running around now. Look, when he had to hobble off the ground, maybe it mightn't be as bad as what we first thought. I think it's important that he does stay on the ground. It's a very important game.
Stefanowski tapped it, kicked it out from full back and tapped it towards O'Leary at centre half back. Then he got the ball towards centre half forward for Eastern Suburbs, and they've transferred play pretty quickly down towards their forward line. They couldn't trap it there though, and Matthew Lewis kicks it off the ground towards his brother Nathan, who leads Matthews in the race of the ball. Great pick up. He's got support to Gibbs. He draws the player, gives it to Gibbs. Could have handballed over, but he's paid. Free kick, undisciplined there from Nathan Lewis, and Matthews is going to get it now. He's come back onto him, John Matthews, and he's held him pretty quiet, and frustration there from Nathan Lewis, just paving the way for that free kick to Matthews.
Just chips in the middle. Young Alex Fulston, busy boy. He's played well. Lovely pass too to the lead, and I think you'll find it's the tank in Shane O'Leary.
Sean.
Did I say Shane?
You did.
I did. I can't even read my own writing. It's Sean.
Goes towards the lead of Lang. Right on his hammer there was Gibbs. He works back into the play. Handball, nearly back to Lang. In fact, it gets back there to Brendan Christensen. Handball, draws it Lang and gives it to Scooter. Puts him under pressure, but he traps it. Leaves O'Leary behind. Gives it to Mark Hancock. Play on advantage. Sveljak sits and waits. Reuter, good work by the big man.
Now, that's poor umpiring. There was no advantage there. Umpire should have stopped the game and given the ball back to the bell post to a player, because the whistle was late on the advantage.
And that was umpire Kent that time.
Who?
Umpire Kent.
Oh, thank you, Jason.
My pleasure. I was just making sure we mentioned him, Pete. Reuter taps it down. Free kick found. It's going to go to Moranovic on this occasion. And that was umpire Kent again who gave that decision. Moranovic at half back, and Nathan Lewis and David Peters just exchanging phone numbers. Feldman, can't take the mark. He got up high. Now he gets it. Left foot kick around the corner towards Cook, and leading into the ball there was Collins, and took a good mark. Now, he runs off, he runs backwards, then he runs towards Fulston and gives him the ball. Handball across to Luke Thompson at half back. Left foot kick across the ground. Stefanowski and Elfie Delamonica. Does it sit for Elfie? It doesn't on the first occasion, but he gets there, picks it up. He's got Collins and also Fulston in the middle of the ground. He picks Fulston out. Can't take the mark though. The pressure had come there from Hancock. Gave it to Johnny Drysdale. He's got Lewis and Bartolo. He goes for Bartolo. Oh, he's in between Reuter and Loughton. Good roving off the back of the pack, Lukey Thompson. Yeah,
wrong option on that occasion, Johnny Drysdale, because now the Suburbs, the Eagles, defend well, and Thompson goes short. Mick O'Leary, the acting captain for the Suburbs this afternoon, has taken the footy. Now,
we've got some marching orders here, Jace.
Well, Nathan Lewis in the thick of things again, just having a spell. Been sent off by the umpire.
Yep, sent off, and Nathan McClure to come back on. So he's just been sent off for a rest, 5 minutes or whatever it is. So I think he just has to come off for a couple of minutes and then he can go back on. So no yellow card. O'Leary, sensational kick to Dylan Smith in the middle of the ground.
Now with that much time spent there, Jace, why couldn't Bell Post have picked up? Like, there was 30-second delay there, and there's two men. Eastern Suburbs men standing in the middle. And
then the undisciplined play again from Bell Post Hill in the middle of the ground have given away 50-metre penalty again, and I'd love to be buying land off umpire Kent.
Well, he's just getting a message across the players. Settle down, play the footy, otherwise I'll cost you the game.
Well, Dylan Smith now has the ball.
Good
He's
umpiring,
20 metres out, directly in front. He comes in now and kicks the goal for Eastern Suburbs. So a vital one there for the visitors. And undisciplined play again from Bell Post Hill.
This might sound silly, Ronnie, but is Eastern Suburbs going to win this game, or is Bell Post going to lose it themselves?
Bell Post Hill will probably lose the game, but there's still plenty of footy left. They need to get their composure back. Margin now has drifted out to 20 points. We have a look at the time clock, and it's suggesting we've gone 8 minutes of this third and vital quarter of football, brought to us by APCO Easy Shops in and around Geelong, the one-stop shop that's got the lot. East Geelong, North Geelong, Newcombe, and of course Sunny Bowen Heads. Bell Post Hill, they're 5-7-37, trailing Eastern Suburbs 9-3-57.
Moranovic gets a tap down, running straight through there was Fulston. White gets a kick away for Bell Post Hill. Johnny Drysdale can't trap the ball, runs back with the ball and works hard on the bottom of the pack, holds it up for Bell Post Hill, and it's going to be a ball up just outside the centre square on the wing position as the sun is breaking through for the Miners Reserve people here.
Jason, it must be half time.
Why is that?
All the GDFL executive have turned up after the gates of the people on the gates have left.
So they didn't have to pay their $3 admission. That'd be right. The ball up falls towards the wing position, and it's now out of bounds in front of the scoreboard here. And had the halftime entertainment somewhere else today, did we, people? At Corio. That's good. That's good to see. Good. Hello, Ray. How are you? You're on 94.9 Guest FM. Isn't that good? Take it, Ronnie.
Thank you very much, Jason, as we've got over all our extras. And yes, they're just going into a couple of refreshments, the executive, as we see that the ball is on the outer side of the ground, and it's been there most of the afternoon. As we see Maranovic in front, does well to Feldman, lost the footy. Ball kicks out now. Peters will cop one a bit high there from Brett Feldman. Bit of undisciplined footy. And away the Eagles go now into attack. Oh, back of the pack. Good work, O'Leary. That was Sean. Now we've got the big fella, Lang. Feeds off to Fulston. He'll finish it off, this kid. He's played a great game. And he's popped it straight over the line and out of bounds, and I'll shut my mouth.
Words just come through that Corio Anarchy. Corio in front, 8 points at half-time.
Ooh, so a close game there for... Well, Corio really need to win that one. Just 2 games out of the top 5. They really need that to stay in touch. So a close game out of the Devils playground. And it's 20 points difference here at Myers Reserve. The home side need a goal. They're trailing at this stage. Coming over the back of the pack there was Cameron Carr. Falls towards Feldman. Handball, who are going to put David Wall under pressure. Free kick found, holding the man. Played for it there, the captain, and got it.
Yes, needs to do a lot more to lift the Bellpost Hill side. And I'm hoping that the coach has put him on the ball.
Yep.
He's been sitting at half forward getting cold.
Oh, great kick.
Beautiful
Look at that.
kick, great vision. Picks out David White, the assistant coach. Slipped to the mud at the crucial time. Now, the fish. Travail gets it back to White. And that was good work, but White's kick, though, dropped short. Wembridge mops up well for the Eagles. Kicks it to half forward, but it's all Bellpost Hill as Nathan Lewis does well. It was actually Matthew. Got it to Feldman. A little left foot kick. Up there looking for Sean Lewis. Ball was there. Kick though under pressure, not a good one, Dave Bull. And that was some nice work there, I must say, by Johnny Matthews.
Well, Reuter thinks it's his free kick for out of bounds on the full, but the boundary umpire's called for it.
Well, he's
and
trying
it's
to
going to be a ball up, so... and it was clearly out of bounds on the full. And... well, I don't know how they can pay that because the boundary umpire called out of bounds and the umpire Kent called it out of bounds for a throw-in, and now he's called it for a free kick. So Andy Reuter's done a great job there to get a kick.
He certainly has. Conned them all. As David Wald now has had 3 possessions in a matter of seconds, which is what the Hill need. White in the middle of the Panther Park, kicks to the pocket. Kicked off the carpet, Batty. That was good play. Sean Lewis, can he do a bit of Juventus? No, he can't. He's kicked it straight across the face of goal. And I think you'll find the suburbs will clear for the agency of Alfie Della Monica.
Kicks off the ground for the safety of the boundary line and finds it. Cookie, you'd be happy with your effort there, Alfie. And it's going to be a boundary throw in at half back on the outer side for Eastern Suburbs. So they had a chance there to Hill. They certainly need the next goal. They trail 9-3, 57 to 5-7, 37, 20 points of difference on the Upco Easy Shop, the third quarter scoreboard.
Ball now 50-metre mark. Bellpost still into attack. Time check shows 13.5 minutes gone to the third vital quarter. Suburbs defending well. Kick to the centre of the ground. For the race now is Hancock. Can he pick it up? Good pressure there from, I think you'll find that was young Peters, was it? He's being congratulated. No, it could be 47. That's Grozdanovsky, the Shark. Covered some territory there, and good work for the Suburbs half forward.
And he does the ruck work against Maranovic and gets the front position and gets the tap down close to the boundary line again. I think it might be out again. It is. Not being able to keep it in there was, I think it might have been Tommy's Feldjack. It was. And it's going to be another throw in.
20 points to the margin. 12 shots apiece at goal.
Jason, just a quick one. What's the rule with send-off? If you get a card,
If you get a card, if it's a yellow card, it's 15 minutes. If you get a red card, you're off for the game. But if you just send off by the umpire, you have to stay off. I think it's for 5 minutes, actually.
Well, I'm led to believe, my little sources tell me that young Lewis has been sent off to cool down and they'll have a think about it at three-quarter time.
Who will have a think about it? The umpires?
I think so. Yeah.
Well, I don't think that's the rule. And if that was umpire Kent, he's having a bad game like umpire Grapsis, because I think you have to have a yellow card to be sent off for 15 minutes. In the ensuing play, Gibbs has got it at full back for Bellpost Hill, so we'll have to check that one out. Goes to Travail at half back, takes the mark in front of Fulston. Led there was also from Felbin, but he goes to Brendan Christensen at centre half back. Now, he could have run a lot further than what he did, and it's going to break down because Loughton has taken a mark in the middle, and they're not getting a lot across centre half forward for Bellpost Hill. Loughton now with his left foot. Oh, poor kick there because White was able to chop it off. Grosdanowski didn't get there in time. So David White now at half back. Kick in towards Sveljak, put him under pressure. Smith took the mark. It could have been a free kick anyway.
The high tackle there, Jason. Contact was made with the back of his head. Dylan Smith there will get the free kick.
Smith now goes from the centre of the ground. Murray, the long lead. Christensen getting across there. Can't take the mark. Butters up well himself. Oh, handball's over his head to David White. Now he's got to measure the kick better this time. He does. Out towards the wide open space of the wing and Mark Hancock. They've got the loose man now. Johnny Drysdale at half forward. Turns around and can set something up. The little kick. The lead's on from Batty Reuter getting across there. Good play and relieves the pressure for the Eagles. Yeah, good work too, Andy Reuter, because he's picked out young Shorty Peters out there at half back. He plays on quickly, draws the player. Oh, good work there, Mickey O'Leary. Set up an opportunity to receive the hand pass. Runs his full term, kicks long looking for Murray. Back of the pack, he couldn't hold it. But I tell you what, Matty Lewis can, and he's defended well again for the Hill and finds Travail at half back. Well, he had Feldman on the wing. He elects to go straight down the ground to Nathan McCluick. Can he take them? Oh, good mark, yeah. Good effort in front of Loughton there. Takes the mark, plays on quickly, gives it to David Wall, gets into another gear and goes long towards David Cook. Gordon Collins is right on his hammer. Cookie, if he's fit on the Pope, he taps it towards the boundary line and just hasn't got that David Cook run about him at this afternoon, has he? No, he's running very upright, so to speak. And I'd suggest that the hammy isn't right. Okay, first prize in the raffle, the ticket is E63. Second prize was a purple ticket, T59. And that first prize again was an orange ticket, E63. Congratulations to those people. Pop up to the clubhouse and I'm sure they'll look after you with those little refreshments up there. Ball up at half forward for Bellpost Hill. 5-7-37. They trail Eastern Suburbs 9-3-57. Thrown up now. Reuter, Moranovic. Reuter gets the tap down. Falls back there towards O'Leary. Gets a quick kick away towards the boundary line and it's out of bounds. So a boundary throw in on the wing. And, well, not much happening for Bellpost Hill at the moment. No, 15 and a half minutes of this third quarter. And, well, the Hill are kicking with what would appear to be the goal-kicking end, which is the Melbourne end of the ground. And to date, they've only added 2 points since half-time and need to get a rattle on. Margin still 20 points. Ball out of side, centre wing position, and Grozanowski does well. Kicks to half forward, but Cameron Carr is in the way. Kicks the ball back to the centre of the ground. Looks there for Christensen, he picks it up now. Good work. Chips a little short one into Sean Lewis. Lewis's hand pass, not good, but it's put Christensen under a bit of pressure, but he was good up there to kick to Feldman at half forward. Lewis ran on well, got a hand pass back from Feldman. His kick is a beauty, Jacko. But Jacko's there and knocks the ball away from Batty and clears it well for the Eagles. Stefanowski goes to the wing towards McGough and David Wall. McGough did very well there to beat Wall to the ball. Injured with a knee. He seems to be running well, though. But running okay like now, you said earlier, would you have him on the ground? I would, but I don't think I'd have him in the centre of the ground. I'd probably look at, a half-forward flank or down in a forward pocket where he was doing a lot of damage. He's probably got a cartilage problem, which brings back memories. I had one myself. You can run and run and run all day, but it's the twisting and turning that creates the problem. Yeah. Is that when black and white TV was here, Ron? Jason, it was 1978. It wasn't that long ago. Thank you very much. Okay, mate. Ball up, tapped out by Moranovic there. Pack develops. The umpire lets it go. Elfie goes off the ground. He should be able to do that. Javena style goes towards Sean Rundle. Good handball. They're setting up play O'Leary out wide towards Grozdanowski. Close to the boundary line. Good work there from David White to see the ball over the boundary line at half forward for the Eastern Suburbs side. Well, some moves are required, I'd suggest, to just add a little bit of bite in the middle of the ground for the Hill. But at the moment, well, the runner's going out to Cookie just to have a chat to him to see what they can do, just to try and inspire a bit of life into the side, as we see the ball is out on that half-forward flank. Eastern Suburbs into attack.
The pack of players have formed and the umpire will bounce down, and that's Ben Kent with the footy, the man in white.
Balls it up now. Moranovic, good tap to Christensen. Oh, he worked around there. He should have kicked it, but he had nobody to kick to, so he worked to Drysdale, then to Wall through the middle. Getting a few kicks, torpedo towards Cook in front. Collins bounces off his chest. Bartolo uses the ball and the body well. Good handball. Travail running through. Good kick vision. Sean Lewis takes a good diving mark. And the kid, well, he could bring Bell Post still back into the match with a goal here.
Yes, certainly no more than 35 metres out. Very slight angle. Distance shouldn't be a problem for the youngster. Accuracy could be.
Sean Rundle off and Danny Irving on for Eastern Suburbs as we see Sean Lewis now go for goal and put it straight through the middle. Good kick.
Yep.
Pretty confident young man.
Certainly is.
But as in the first quarter, you know, with Lewis and Wall again, Wall's got a few touches at the start of this quarter. They faded right out of the game in the second quarter. They're back, and Bell Post Hill seem to be back.
Well, that's a goal they needed. 6-7-43. Eastern Suburbs 9-3-57. 14 points the difference.
At Coeasy Shops bringing you this third and vital quarter of football here at Panther Park, Myers Reserve. And GDFL Round 11 match of the day sees an entertaining game here this afternoon with both sides striving to consolidate their place in the 5 and possibly that double chance.
Back in the centre now. Moranovic taps it to Johnny Drysdale. He's done a bit in this third quarter. Goes towards Brett Feldman. Good handball to Nathan McClure. The lead's on from Batty. Can he make it? He's got to sit and wait. Sean Lewis is there. 2 in a minute, son. Go. Kick the goal. Oh, he might have missed it.
No, it's through. It's a goal.
It's got it. Sean Lewis, 2 goals now. David Cook was very, very volatile towards Nathan Lewis there for being sent off again. Second week in a row. Not too happy with that, so... But his brother's done very well, 2 goals in a minute, and Bell Post Hill, 7-7-49, only 8 points behind. Now Eastern Suburbs 9-3-57 at Coeasy Shop third quarter scoreboard.
Don't you worry about Nathan Lewis, mate. He'll bounce back and play a quarter and a half of strong, disciplined football because that's the way he is. He's a champion.
But Bell Post Hill are moving the ball a lot better. They're being a lot more direct. They're having a bit more of a go. They're not trying to bottle the ball up in the centre. They're moving it out. I think they've turned the corner.
Cameron Carr's in the middle for Bell Post Hill. So's Johnny Drysdale has worked pretty hard. And David Wall's getting a bit of the ball. Feldman is on the half-forward flank, and he took that mark to start the play through half-forward there for Bell Post Hill. So 8 points of difference. We've certainly got a game here. GDFL Match of the Day, Round 11 at Myers Reserve. Moranovic taps it down to O'Leary. He's worked hard. Goes across there. Matty Lewis takes the mark. Plays on quickly. Across half-back. Now they're using the wings a lot better. Wall is one of them, and he's going to go. He's got Drysdale in front of him. He elects to goes long. Kick out towards Feldman and Lewis. Feldman, he stopped. He could have got to that. He slowed down a little bit. He thought the boundary line was going to beat him. If he had kept going at that pace, he may have just been able to get it.
I thought he might have done a hammy for a start, but
the way he pulled up lame,
yeah,
like one of our horses this afternoon.
But well, he's okay. He just anticipated the ball going out of bounds a little bit quicker than what it did, and as it is, that's very costly because the ball's now out of bounds instead of in their goal square. As good work again, Ryder. Geez, he's played well. But Feldman anticipated where the ball was going. He kicks around the corner, but that big man again, and that should be 50. Andy Ryder. The best ruckman of the afternoon. Kicks it up to centre wing. Hancock takes a nice grab, but he's been penalised for a push. And Nathan Murray said, thank you very much.
Murray now, defensive side of the wing. Push Eastern Suburbs into attack. There's not a lot on offer. You go long. Lang's there. Christensen. Doughty Peters, the shortest man there, and he takes the mark. Dave Peters, he had Murray past. He'll go back now and set something up. The lead was on from Grozdanovsky. He's going to go in that direction. Scooter's there with him. Smith as well. Smith, good judgment there. Took a good mark. And Cameron Carr standing the mark.
Doing it very comfortably at the moment, Suburbs.
6 or 7 Bell Post boys standing around him.
Good judgment. 8 points of difference. Smith now to kick from the dead flank. We haven't seen a goal kick from there, but the wind has dropped a bit. That's a good kick too. Right to the goal line. Moranovic taps it through now. The umpire's found a push. It's going to go to Bell Post Hill. It's going to go to Mark Hancock.
Yeah, Hancock, yeah, a steady defender for the Bell Post Hill side. Nathan McClure coming off And
your man's on.
My man.
You've G'd him up, Nathan Lewis.
Lewis back on. And now I'm hoping you'll get a run in the middle.
Good kick from Hancock towards White. They're running through Travail. Couldn't pick it up. Drysdale's there also. They've got the numbers, Eastern Suburbs. They've worked hard. Fulston, handball back. Good handball to Irving. Turns around, kicks it around his shoulder towards McGough. Carr's back there, though. And Matty Lewis Carr now to relieve the pressure. Push it up long towards White. Good mark in front of Reuter. Plays on. He's got Drysdale in front of him. He's got to beat Irving. Oh, Irving's going to run him down, is he? Yes, he is. Good tackle. Should be rewarded, and is. Good run by Danny Irving there.
Yeah, good persistency, wasn't it, from the kid, because he had a couple of metres on him, did Johnny Drysdale, but he pegged him back and ends up getting the free kick for a great tackle. Oh, lovely half volley pick up Dylan Smith. The hand pass, though, let him down, because Bartolo's trapped it now, sold the dummy well. Half foot, kicks long, up there looking for Batty in front, and takes the mark.
Took the mark there. Stosic was there also, but took a good mark in front of Stefanovski. So just starting to get back into the game here, Bell Post Hill. A couple of quick goals, and Batty now to line up for his first this afternoon, being moved to full forward in this third quarter. He comes in now. He's about 35 out. Poor kick off the boot, and I think he might have missed it. Oh, Stosic had a chance to mark it there on the goal line, but couldn't do so. One behind to Batty. So it just draws him a point closer. 7-8-50. Bell Post Hill, Eastern Suburbs 9-3-57. 7 points of difference on the APCO Easy Shop third quarter scoreboard.
Andy Reuter bringing the ball back into play. Interesting move from the Suburbs camp. The big ruckman now kicks out wide, but there's no one home. He's kicked it straight to David White, who's going to run in. He's now 35 metres out, shoot for goal, and has popped it through. Poor football from the ruckman fullback.
Well, I just can't understand that tactic of using the ruckman as the kick out. It just relieves you of one option, doesn't it?
Especially on a wet day.
Yeah.
You know, you really need the big guys out there.
Because even if he doesn't take the mark, he draws the players to him. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, it hasn't worked there for Eastern Suburbs. Bell Post still kick their 8, and they're 8-506, are they, Ronnie? 8-8-56. Bell Post still Eastern Suburbs 9-3-57. A point the difference on the APCO Easy Shop third quarter scoreboard.
A ball game on 94.9 Guest FM is country football here at Panther Park, the home of the Bell Post Hills Footy Club. 1 point the margin.
Just looked out the back window and it's a bit cloudy over there. I'm just waiting to see if the rain comes to us so we can have all 4 seasons in one day. Irving gets the ball from the centre, gives it to McGough. Oh, back there, Grozdanovski can't take the mark. Out towards Nathan Lewis, back on the ground. Hobbs is on his hammer, tackles him and chases the ball down. Headband and all, look at him. Good tackle though, Scooter. Oh, just dropped at the crucial stage there. Peter Lang picks it up. He's on the boundary line, pushes it back in. Good kick, good vision. Sean O'Leary takes the mark. Good kick from Peter Lang.
Jace, we're well into the third quarter. There's 8 goals to 9. How many goals have been kicked at the end that you would think all the goals should have been kicked?
I would have thought 1. Eastern Suburbs' first goal.
First goal.
Yep, McGough.
Bruce has been kicked into a breeze.
Right. O'Leary, can he make the difference? Can he have it 2? Oh, that's a sensational kick if he's put that through. He has. He's like his old man, the Chrome Dome. He knows where the goals are.
That's a great goal. That's just about the goal of the afternoon for mine, because that was from an impossible angle, and the way the breeze was blowing, he had to kick that centimetre perfect.
You lined him up at that, didn't you? That's your goal, Peter Walker.
Give him a little hand.
So that's 2 from that end now, and Eastern Suburbs a quick reply, and we've had the rain, so I was pretty good in my forecast.
Your windows told us all
My
the
window
truth.
did. I've opened up the tarp and had a look out the back.
Well, 10-3-63. Superb kicking at goal, Eastern Suburbs. Lead Bell Post Hill 8-8-56. Margin back to 7 points on the APCO Easy Shop third and vital quarter here at Myers Reserve.
Back in the centre now. Reuter again taps it towards McGough. Can't get his kick away on this occasion. He's held without the ball, no free kick. It comes out the back. Feldman can kick off the ground. He elects to, but can't get a clear kick away. O'Leary's tackled. Pack develops. Umpire come in and ball it up. And he will do so. And Brett Feldman and Andy Reuter just having a... There it is again. Feldman giving away a free kick. Andy Reuter to take it in the middle of the ground. So the big ruckman for Eastern Suburbs hasn't got a lot on offer up the ground. He kicks down towards centre half forward. They're lining up there, Bell Post Hill. They can't take the mark. Christensen, good work. Across half back, bottles it up. Lang's in there also. And the umpire will come in and ball it up at centre half forward for the Eagles.
Yes, emotions just getting a little bit frayed. But ball now, yeah, as you said, Jason, centre half forward now for the Eagles. It's the Eastern Suburbs Footy Club as the bounce down.
Oh,
Yeah, a good decision. No, he's had the ball under himself for some time, Craig McGoff, and really didn't make an attempt to get it out, and has pinged him for holding the footy.
That was umpire Grapsis there, just making sure Peter knows which umpires it is. Loughton stands his ground. Wall's there also. Sean Lewis, good tap out to his brother Nathan. Now, he hasn't got a lot to kick to. Stosic should have come out earlier. He goes now. Collins is with him. Oh, they both slip over. Reuter's going to get back there first. Stosic can run at him. So is Bartolo. He's going to switch play the big ruckman. He goes across the ground wide. Drysdale and Elfie Delamonica. One out. Close to the boundary line. Elfie beats Drysdale to the ball. And we'll see the ball over, does he? Yes, he does. And it's going to be a throw in on the 50-metre line. On the outer side. Bell post still attacking.
Yeah, Ant Stosic. Interesting big man sitting up there. He's done very little. Now the rain has come. Can't see much benefit of him being on the ground, can you?
No, probably not. Might need another small guy on the ground. Smith, good handball to Fulston towards McGoff at half back on the point of the square. Fulston kept running and he got the ball back. He kicks now. Poor kick though. Didn't set it up. Lewis gets away from Peters. Can set it up to his brother Nathan and Sean. They're all out there. Loughton, good work from Lewis. Kick off the ground by Hobbs. He's going to lead in the race to the ball. Kicks it off the ground again. He's going to be beaten by both Lewises though. Nathan shepherds for him. Sean gets it now. Oh, good play. Look at that. Could have picked it up. Didn't in the end. Gave it to Hancock. He can't pick it up. Now he does. Three-quarter time. And we're going to have a big last quarter. 10-3-63 Eastern Suburbs. 8-8-56 Bell Post Hill. In that quarter, Eastern Suburbs kicked 2 goals. And Bell Post Hill kicked 3 goals, 3. So they had the majority of the play, but they're still 7 points behind at three-quarter time.
It will be very interesting, Jace. The Bell Post boys are meeting in a huddle just out in front of us here. It'll be interesting to see what the coach has to say about discipline and eyes on the ball, etc.
Well, we probably won't be able to repeat it on 94.9 Guest FM, but the goal kickers to three-quarter time for Eastern Suburbs. 3 to Craig McGoff, 2 to Nathan Murray, 2 to Peter Lang, and singles to Dylan Smith, Danny Irving and Sean O'Leary. While for Bell Post Hill, 2 to David White and 2 to Sean Lewis, 1 to Brett Osborne, 1 to Brett Feldman and 1 to Tommy Sveljak. So 7 points of difference at three-quarter time. Some of the better players in that third term, well, I would have thought for Eastern Suburbs probably Michael O'Leary, Craig McGoff, Andy Reuter. I think we've mentioned them for most of the game, haven't we? They've probably been their 3 standout players. And for Bell Post Hill, probably, well, the Lewis brothers got into it a bit there. Sean and Matthew. Nathan got sent off again.
The young Wall fella, I think he played very well.
Wall played pretty well. And Brendan Christensen across halfback was also pretty good. But as the rain comes down at three-quarter time, it's going to be a very interesting final quarter. 7 points of difference, 10-3-63 Eastern Suburbs, Bell Post Hill 8-8-56. We'll be back with a final term GDFL Match of the Day, round 11 after this on 80. Oh, I was nearly going to say 89.1 Country FM or on the wrong radio station. On Guest Video, we'll be back.